Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy, my husband is Paul, and we are an early retirement, debt and mortgage-free couple living in the state of New York. And our videos basically show you how to have a full, abundant life while spending less money. We hope you enjoyed the beginning of the video. We had visited my brother's home for Father's Day, and I had to show you those baby swallows in that birdhouse, and mommy was coming in and out and daddy was coming out. My brother feeds the ducks and they were coming right up to where we were sitting on the patio. Just lovely. And I just wanted to share it with you. And guess what? All that beauty and all that nature is completely free. So just a great way to start the video, I think. Today, we want to talk about taking control. What are we procrastinating about right now? Now is the time to take action. Because out there right now, we are being bombarded with climbing prices everywhere. Inflation is out of control. We are spending more on everything from food to gasoline to electricity, everything. And what we need to do is stop procrastinating and start saving money any way we can. And the first thing we're going to do with you today, and we encourage you to do, is get inside your refrigerator. Yeah, I know it sounds funny, but we are going to go through our refrigerator, take everything out, organize, clean, and just motivate you to do the same. What prompted this? Well, first of all, you always want to save money, and by doing this, you will save money. One of my brothers, who lives in Oklahoma, had come for a visit this weekend. He had just come from his vacation home. So he had food with him that he brought to us that they couldn't leave in the house. So there was a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And he's like, here, we don't want to throw it away. We can't drive it back to Oklahoma because it's not going to stay fresh. So you basically figure out what to do with it. So Paul and I were like, yikes. We will show you what we did so that none of this food got wasted. And we hope this will encourage you as well to stop procrastinating. We need to stop saying, oh, well, we'll deal with this tomorrow. Because when we do that, you can lose a ton of money in all areas. So we really need to be diligent right now. Then it's Viewer's Choice or Challenge Tuesday, which means we take your ideas and put them into our videos. And we want to thank Tara and Diana for today's topic. They want to know, what about gift giving? How do we give gifts without looking cheap? What can you give to not look cheap? And we've got a whole segment on that because we went to our church's tag sale. We're going to show you what we found for $5 in total and how we're going to be incorporating these into gifts, and they're going to go into our gift closet. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to turn the camera around and we are going to get to the deep, dark recesses of our refrigerator. So let's get into the kitchen. My brother and his wife were here spending several days with us. They brought a ton of food with them. Now I need to look through this refrigerator. Food that spoils or food that is not used up or frozen or prepared is wasted money. And there is a ton of stuff in here. So I did make a ham that I had froze back around Easter time. I had paid 69 cents a pound for it. We ate about half of it. So now I need to use some of it in meals for the week, and I need to freeze some. We have got different kinds of breads. We've got leftovers, cottage cheese, nut butters, pasta, bagels. all kinds of produce. You can see under here, butter, Parmesan, everything was kind of just shoved. They brought tortillas and tons of cheeses. We need to get down and dirty with this refrigerator. I am literally going to take shelf by shelf out, deal with the food that is here before it goes bad, and figure out if we're either going to stick it in the freezer or incorporate it into this week's meal plan. So let's get busy. This is just the top shelf of the refrigerator. They had bought a jar of mayonnaise with them. I had a jar of mayonnaise from South Carolina when we were down at the little house. And I have a jar of mayonnaise here at the house. I just looked at them. They're all within date. Now, if some were going to expire soon, I would not mix them together because that's just not, you don't want to do that. But 3 things of mayonnaise. Let's consolidate it. I am going to give you the number 1 tip when you buy a watermelon. We got this on sale for $3.99 at Acme. Beautiful watermelon. It was huge, sweet. Cut your watermelon up immediately. What happens if you leave a giant watermelon in the refrigerator? People are not going to want to take it out. They're not going to want to cut a slice. But if you ball that melon right away, it's right there ready to use. We ate almost an entire watermelon over the weekend. The original container was huge. Now that's what's left. Again, 2 blackberry preserves. One was from Carolina. We brought it home. It's time to consolidate the 2 together. What are we doing? This is why I can't find anything and everything is so shoved in the back. Now this is our jar of maple syrup. You know we do use pure maple syrup. Well, when my brother came, he bought this little one with him. I always keep this little jar of maple syrup. I replenish this with this. So now though, it was empty, so I'm gonna take this little jar and put it into here. And we're gonna let that drain. And then I'm going to take our maple syrup because this is all pure maple syrup. And this is just easier. It's got the flip top lid and this is perfect. We have our maple syrup here. Our surplus is here. And we have 1 empty bottle. Any ideas for this? I'll hang on to it. Tell me what to do with this little bottle. It's a great little bottle. So any ideas, list them down below, please. All right, we're starting to consolidate. So we're going to keep going. Eggs, we have different seasonings, pickles. So the first thing I'm going to do, take out these messy shelves. I'm going to put them in the sink and I am going to wash them. We're going to reorganize and we're going to put everything back in an orderly fashion. That's just shelf 1. This is the second shelf we just pulled out. I have no idea where the cover to my raisins are. So I put this on and I thought there was a cover on top of the plastic bag, but maybe it's in the depths of the refrigerator. We haven't found yet.
You could have had it for lunch and not known.
That's true. They brought cottage cheese. They brought yogurt. I had my own. They brought a pound of butter. Here's my yogurt. Oh, and my other sister-in-law and brother that live right by us, they have the most beautiful lemon tree. And they just gave me these 4 beautiful lemons. I cooked the ham. Oh, it came out so good. I'm going to link down below the way I cooked my ham. I cooked it in the crock pot. Perfect way to not heat up your kitchen, my friend. Perfect. And now we're going to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of it, and we'll show you that. Here I had made for Father's Day beautiful pasta with sauce. And they had brought some of this grated Parmesan, so I'm going to make sure instead of using our block Parmesan tonight, we're going to use this with the leftover pasta. Definitely. So I'm going to put this in the front. Just a bunch of stuff here that we have to go through. This is leftover corn casserole. I know it doesn't look appetizing, but it was good. So I'm thinking
It was
maybe...
a corn pudding, wasn't it?
Yes, you're right. And I'm thinking I can use this, cut up some ham with it. That will be a whole nother meal. We have a little bit of salad left in here, and we'll have that with the pasta tonight just to finish that up. So, okay, let's organize this, clean those shelves, and figure out what we're doing with everything. Obviously, some more syrup got snuck in the refrigerator as well. So, anybody needs syrup? Our house, pancake breakfast. They must have brought a yellow onion, so I'm seeing that here, and I have one red onion, but actually it's purple, I think. So I'm gonna add them together in the bag, and that will go in the fridge as well. There are different kinds of bagels. Now this is blueberry bagel they brought, and everything bagel, and these are English muffins. So I'm not gonna put the blueberry with the everything though, because common sense, it's gonna pick up the flavor of the onion and garlic, and I don't think that'd be very tasty. I definitely could take the English muffins though and add them here with the everything bagels, and I think they'd be fine. Now we need to go through all this. They brought a lot of cheese with them, and when I tell you they wouldn't take anything back, I was like, please, what are we gonna do with this? How much better does this look, and how much more in control do I feel? These are our pieces of Parmesan cheese. When this goes on sale at our local Italian deli, we buy it in giant chunks because that's cheaper, and then we food savor it, and it lasts beautifully. What I did was we put them all in one bag together so they're not all over the drawer. I do keep the ends of the Parmesan cheese, and I am going to consolidate them. And you want to move quickly. I should be doing this with the refrigerator door shut, but it's just this one little thing. I add these ends of the Parmesan when I make my homemade tomato sauce. What a flavor. So we'll see what we can use within the week. Just some cheeses, butter. I just took a pack of bacon out of the freezer because we finished it over the weekend. In our produce drawer, I still have 3 hearts of romaine. I have celery, I have a cucumber, carrots. In here are 2 cans of seltzer, and look what Paul got for Father's Day. So how much better does this refrigerator look from the first time we opened it? I feel so much better. Basically, we can see everything we have. This is going to be our leftover shelf. So this stuff we know we need to use right away. Now, I didn't mix their cottage cheese with mine, their yogurt with mine, only because they're different. I'm going to make a change. I am going to take the watermelon off of there and bring it down to our shelf that we need to use up right away. So there we go. I feel so much better. I really do. And now we can meal plan. We know what we need to eat. Please get motivated. When you waste food, you are throwing away money. Paul is making some really easy work of this ham. Look at these beautiful ham steaks. Dixie is out of control. I'm sorry. She's actually jumping on Paul as he's cutting the meat. We are going to food savor these. Can you tell me what you're doing with these little pieces?
Well, I'm just cleaning out the fat right now so that we can get some of the meat. We'll chunk this up. We could throw this in soup, put it on the fry pan, but I don't want all this fat. So I'm just taking off as much fat as I can before we package it.
Excuse the dishes in the background. And that beautiful ham bone, and I'm going to freeze it with these scraps here. I am literally going to freeze it then to make some ham soup. Potatoes are on sale, 99 cents a bag at ShopRite this week, so you know I'm going to be picking up a couple of those. We're going to make some yummy crock pot ham soup. Those scraps, that bone, are all going into a bag for soup. The rest will show you. We are going to food saver.
After I cut the ham up into some steaks, I placed 2 pieces into our food saver bag. I measured out the bag and sealed it. And I'm going to date it and put it in the freezer. So now we have fresh ham anytime you want it. Okay, so these little guys, we're gonna freeze these up. You could use this in soup, you could use this in a quiche, defrost it, you could cube it, you can ham salad out of it.
We feel so much better now that that refrigerator is completely clean and organized. I open it now and I'm like, I can see everything. I know what's in here. So I encourage you, if you haven't done that in a while, take a minute and do it. Don't waste food. Let's prep the foods that need to be prepped, freeze the foods that need to be frozen, and cook the foods that need to be cooked. Great money saver. Now, on to our Viewer's Choice or Challenge. I am going to show you right now a quick $5 haul we did at our local church tag sale this past weekend. I'm going to show you what we got and how we are thinking of using these items. And then when we come back, I'm going to just give you some hints and tips on how to be a great gift giver. They're going to think you spent a ton more than you actually did, because we never ever want to be cheap. Remember that. Frugal is not cheap. Cheap is having money and refusing to spend it. Frugal is knowing when and where to spend your money. So just remember that. Now let's turn the camera around and look at this wonderful haul we got. On Friday, Paul and I had told you we were going to go to our church's tag sale that they have once a year. And in the back of the church, they have Christmas items. And you can fill a bag for $5. Whatever you can put into this bag, you can have for $5. And I went and looked at these items. And in my mind, I thought, what can I use for gifts? And I am going to show you individually what we bought. There are 10 items. So basically it came out to 50 cents an item. First thing I picked up were these adorable 3D gift tags. And they came with these adorable candy cane striped ribbons that you just tie through the top. I thought these were beautiful. Remember, when you give a gift, presentation is like 99% of how that person is going to feel as they begin opening it. This little tree, I just thought was just a beautiful accent, even for the middle of the table at Christmas time, during dinner. Just simple, pretty, perfect. This was my gift to myself. This was my score. This vintage Christmas tablecloth. Just opening this up so you can see it. Total 1950s. Beautiful, beautiful condition. And this was laying there as well. Nobody had picked it up, so you can bet I grabbed this right away and put it in the bag. This is an absolutely beautiful handmade glass tree topper. It is so delicate and beautiful. Look at this. And Paul came up with an amazing idea on how to use these. Do you want to tell them?
I was looking at this and I thought, find a wine cork that will just not snugly but nicely fit in the end of this glass. You put it in halfway, and then if you took a candle holder, put the other end of the candle holder, you could have a nice little finial on the fireplace or a table, decoration on a shelf. It will just stand up out of the candle holder, and it would be just pretty, I think.
Yeah, it would be absolutely beautiful.
You could even maybe incorporate some of those little tiny lights inside and make yourself a little lighted decoration for the holidays. So that would be something I'd be interested in trying.
That's a great idea. You mean put the little lights up inside of this?
Put the lights inside, have the battery out in the back, put it in a, put a cork in the bottom of it and set it into a candle holder, and you have a little lighted decoration to enhance your joy.
That is beautiful. What a great idea.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
I thought this would make an amazing gift. Brand new Yankee Candle Christmas cookie. It's got a bunch of tea lights and then a little gingerbread tea light holder. So that again for 50 cents, what a precious gift. You have to look at these items and say, what can I do with them? There were 3 boxes in Christmas decor. These are great if you find a scarf for someone or a pretty set of tea towels. Just a beautiful box to present it in. Now these are beautiful hostess gifts. These are Temptations, beautiful spoon rests. There was a snowman and there was a reindeer. They're glass and they're beautiful. In a basket with cookies, as a gift all by themselves, as a hostess gift. Remember, you never go to someone's house for a meal empty-handed. Just my little tip. This was on the table as well. For cookies, I can't imagine giving someone a prettier plate. Perfect condition. And then this, just beautiful. I would put homemade candies in this and present it. If you didn't want to make them, you could purchase a small box of wrapped Christmas candy and put them in this. Look at this beautiful dish. So when you're out doing the tag sales, now is the time. Take control, be prepared for what's coming. We know Christmas is going to be here soon, so start getting these little items now, putting them away. Think of who you need to buy for. And please remember, it doesn't only have to be Christmas items. Look for anything that you can regift, new or like new condition. You don't want to give someone a plate that is chipped or, present cookies or candies on something that you yourself wouldn't be proud to use in your own home. So a $5 haul, these will stretch for some really cute Christmas add-on in a gift basket or with baked goods. Wasn't that haul amazing? We had 10 items and they literally came to 50 cents a piece. So you want to keep your eyes out for really good new or like new items to bless others with. You ask, how do I bless someone? And not spend a ton of money, but let them know I still care. It's an extra special gift. And one of the ways that we do it, and I have encouraged this to you before, is with a gift basket. Creating your own personalized gift basket. If you've ever looked at a gift basket in a retail store or a specialty store, they are one of the most expensive gifts you could ever buy anyone because there's lots of little beautiful things in it. Start looking now to create your own gift basket for the individual people. Set a budget. So let's say it's $25 you have to spend. You can give that person $25 gift card. You can definitely give them $25 in cash. Or if that's a little too impersonal, then go the route of a gift basket and build it from the bottom up. So let's say you're giving someone who loves to cook a gift basket. Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is start with a beautiful mixing bowl that you can buy at a thrift store or a tag sale. Let's say the bowl costs you $3 hypothetically. That still leaves you $22 to fill that bowl with maybe some gourmet mixes or spices or hand towels, whatever you know that person would enjoy. Gift baskets are such a personal item because you tailor them to the people you're giving it to. And that's the beauty of these gifts. You're buying high-end items in thrift stores and tag sales, and look for those name brands. Look for those Lennox bowls. Look for the Pfalzgraf coffee mugs. So many good name brand items in our thrift stores and at tag sale. And once you set your budget and you pick your theme, because remember, every gift basket has got to surround itself with a theme. You don't want to just mix and match. That's no fun, and it won't be a very cohesive gift. Also think of color. Try and keep the color of your gift basket together. I saw one called a sunshine basket. They had in a yellow bowl that they had bought in a thrift store, all yellow items. There was a bag of Lay's potato chips, a yellow dish towel. There were 2 yellow mixing spoons. Do you see where I'm going with this? You present that, wrap it up with some tissue paper or a pretty bow. You can't lose. And remember that gift closet. Buy things that you see you know people will enjoy, and put them away now. We have to get moving. We have to. We cannot right now just sit back and hope things are going to work out. Prices are high. We need to spend accordingly to what is going on out there right now. Today's question of the day: do you have a gift closet, and what do you keep in it? When you are out shopping tag sales, Goodwill, thrift stores, what do you keep your eye out for to bless others with? Please share that with us. It will help us. It will help our viewers. And this is a great topic because right now we have graduations coming up, birthdays, the holidays are going to be here soon. So let's help each other out. What do you look for to put in your gift closet? Please continue sending us these wonderful ideas for our Viewers' Choice or Challenge Tuesdays. You have a challenge, you have a video idea for us, send it. frugalmoneysaver@gmail.com. Please don't leave your video ideas in the comments below. They'll get lost. I know who I am. I have a separate file in our email where I'm keeping them, and then I go through, pick them out. So if you would be so kind, keep sending those ideas in. We love them. Make sure you come back on Friday. We have a very, very special video for you. We are celebrating over 25,000 subscribers, and you know what that means. A big old thank you to you all. We ask you to subscribe if you haven't. Please give this a thumbs up. It helps us so much get our videos out there in YouTube world. We ask you to stay well. We ask you to stay safe. And above all, please remember, we wish you blessings. We'll see you on Friday.